Woo! Welcome, everybody, to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party. 4th of July, Salem, Witch City Spectacular, everybody!
Yeah!
We are broadcasting to you for the first time this evening in Witch City, a.k.a. Salem, Massachusetts. Let's hear it for Salem, Massachusetts, everybody!
Yeah! Witchy!
What a fantastic show, but let me introduce you. I have a couple of special, North Shore co-hosts with me this evening, so I'm pretty excited. Number one, first of all, from Boston Heavy Metal Institution, everybody, the Humanoids. Everybody knows the Humanoids. Yeah. Here he is. It's everybody's favorite. It's Joey Sin.
Yeah!
There you go. It's Joey, everybody.
Yeah!
He plays the bass in the Humanoids. Also, he lives in the next town over, which of course, Peabody,
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's Peabody most known for?
Leather.
Leather. Beautiful. That's perfect.
The Leather City.
For the Heavy Leather Show.
Yeah.
And also with us this evening, the queen of Beverly comedy. And also, by the way,
for now,
a full-grown adult as well. Kylie Alexander, everybody.
Yeah!
Here she comes.
Woo! Do I have a mic?
You have a mic. It's right behind you.
Oh, hi,
There you go.
everybody.
Look, everybody. It's Kylie.
Hi.
And into my left, it's tonight's band, the incredible. It's the Gala, everybody.
Yeah!
Also on the show this evening, one of North Shore's funniest, the incredible Tommy Falcon will be here.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Tommy.
Going to do some of his Dunkin' Donuts comedy. It's my favorite.
It's the best.
I don't know what other kind of
Dunkin'
comedy
Donuts
there is.
comedy there is.
Literally, if a comedian went up and did 60 minutes just about Dunkin' Donuts,
You would love it?
I would love it.
I think
Woo!
you can do 60 minutes on Culotta alone.
Right.
Just on. Do they still make those?
This,
Many flavors.
we've had a couple this morning already. Are you kidding me?
You have?
Oh yeah.
Culotta
It seemed
Saturday.
like it.
Also on the show this evening, and this is very exciting, we're going to have the debut. By the way, the Gala is going to be playing brand new songs, so that's number one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Brand new, never heard before. Is my timing right on that?
Yeah!
I think that my timing is right on that. Spoiler alert, we're shooting it before July 4th, so I'm very confused about time. I'm very, mathematics and calendars are very difficult for me. But, so just pretend, everybody, that the rockets are glaring right now.
I was going to before you said that.
I know, but no one's going to remember this
I
part
thought we were
anyway.
going to maintain a whole thing. Like, I'm so excited for the fireworks
Like,
today.
oh, it's so hot.
Yeah.
July's brutal.
Ooh.
The other thing is, like last year, we had a bunch of 4th of July themed things. I couldn't figure out how to tie in the 4th of July in Salem. They just don't seem to.
Yeah, there's no
to me.
like goth 4th of July.
Right, there's no. How am I supposed to?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, Kylie?
Oh yeah.
How do we work it out here? This is my
Don't ask
first
me.
4th of July on the North Shore, so I don't really know how it all works.
Hamburgers and beers, how you
Something
work
to
it
do
out.
with the roast beef sandwiches, I think. Also tonight, the premiere of Witch Tomb, and in fact, not just the premiere of Witch Tomb, but it's the first live Dungeon Synth performance of all time. Right tonight it's gonna be the beginning of it all.
Yeah!
Pretty sweet.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Yeah!
Woo!
Nothing says 4th of July
Right,
like that.
like Dungeon Synth.
We could always put patriotic stories over the top of it.
Right, we
True.
could.
Totally on brand.
What is Dungeon Synth, you ask? We will find out tonight.
It's all about the patriots of the country
Yeah.
and red, white, and blue and all that stuff.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
By the way, Kylie Alexander, who is known for being one of North Shore's brightest.
I loved my intro, by the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love when you have to point out that I am a full-grown adult
She's
woman.
Absolutely. You've been an adult for some
Well,
time.
I'm only
now.
minorly grown up, so it makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, I think that was the theme. That's the real theme.
But here's we got some some breaking news about the Queen of Beverly comedy is that she's actually moving
Today.
of all places on the 4th of July. By the way, it's a weird day to move.
I know. We thought it would be good because like everyone else will be busy and no one will get in our way.
Yeah, exactly right. She's moving to Cambridge, Massachusetts, which I just moved from. It's the wheel of life.
I'm taking his spot.
Yep.
Literally,
One
as
person
soon
leaves,
as we
another
stop.
person has to fill in the spot.
When you tell me I can leave, I'm going to run home and pack. It's literally today.
We're going to find out a little bit about the magic and madness of the North Shore from these two denizens of the North Shore in just a bit. But first, we have to get to some music. We are very excited to have one of the preeminent rock and roll bands in town on our inaugural Salem special. It's very exciting for us, and they're going to be playing some brand new jams. So here they are, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gala! God, everybody.
USA.
It's the Gala from Boston, Massachusetts. Fantastic. Let's talk a little bit to the Gala. By the way, you guys like having a band right there in your living room? It's pretty
I'm used to
exciting
it.
stuff.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
They didn't like us sitting on their laps, though.
This is really the way to go for me because I don't have to go all the way to the club. I just bring them right there to me.
That's right.
Boom. We just hung on the casket the whole time.
There's a couple new songs for you. By the way, in general, a theme, Joey, if you would, of the Gala's music lyrically is about how Emily doesn't want to talk about it. She has a lot of songs
For sure.
about how she doesn't want to talk about
That
it.
makes sense. There's a lot of things I don't want to talk
Right,
about.
that's the thing.
That's it.
And
It's relatable.
I find
Exactly.
that admirable because I feel like even if I don't want to talk about it, I have to talk about it.
Well, you're used to being a host,
Right, you're sort of forced
and
to
you
talk
have
about
to
it.
talk about everything.
Right, but what if you don't want to talk about it? That is
Then you join a band.
right, Emily. Tell me.
I go to now. I don't want to talk about it.
Right, tell me how it works though. If you don't want to talk
She
about
doesn't
it,
want to talk about
do
it.
you just is that
She said.
if I'm like Emily, let's talk about what happened last night, and you don't want to talk about it, right? Let's role play. Emily, let's talk about
Emily loves role play.
Emily. Let's talk about what happened last night.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's it. That's all. That's all you do. That's incredible.
I like it. I like the formula.
Right. You got to get a Dr. Gonza. You got to get somebody to handle your stuff.
It's so forward. People are kind of they don't know what to do. They're like, oh, okay, all right.
Well, the problem is, I feel like if you go, I don't want to talk about it, suddenly we're in a conflict of some kind, right? And then,
It also feels like it's a bigger deal that way.
yeah,
Like anytime you say that, it's like, ooh, something must have taken place.
Exactly.
Feels like it could be like a more dramatic thing even than it really is.
do you ever give the I don't want to talk about it?
Not really.
No, I feel like you're just going to talk about it,
I'm just a
right?
effing. I can swear, right?
Yeah,
Just a fucking blabbermouth.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. If someone makes eye contact with me in the post office, I'm like, thank you for asking. Everything is
Right.
going wrong right now, and I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about it.
I don't feel like
So-
I have that much of a real life that that there's something that I can't really talk about. You know what I mean?
Well, that sounds like a nice life.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's just a rock and roll. It's just
You're just-
we
you
have
just
rock
own
and
your
roll problems.
home.
We don't have real problems.
Yeah.
Joey, let's keep it that way.
That's it. I agree.
Joey Sin. Joey.
I like this interview with the band.
Yeah. No. We'll get back to the bands in a moment. But I don't have Joey Sin sitting next to me all the time.
And here I am, right here.
Joey Sin, tell me about. So I just moved here to this wonderful town,
Yeah.
Salem, Mass. You used to live here,
I did.
right in my neighborhood, which is my neighborhood now,
Right in the
which is
old
right near
neighborhood,
the Fantasy Island Chinese. You ever go to Fantasy Island?
No, I'm a fan of the sign, though.
It's a great sign.
It's a good sign.
It's a great sign.
Yeah.
Tell me why it is that you haven't gone to the Fantasy Island Chinese food
I don't
establishment.
want the fantasy to be revealed to me.
Right,
I want
okay.
it to
You
be
wanna
kept
keep it
a
a fantasy.
mystery.
All right.
Yeah. I don't want to find out. I want to just
She
be
wants to
like,
spell fantasy with a Z.
Yeah. Give me a.
Oh.
Fantasy.
Give me a must go spot in Salem, Massachusetts. Not just for me, but for everybody
for
out
the
there.
for the whole world.
Yeah, for the whole world out there.
Salem Willows.
Salem Willows.
Yep.
I've heard
Yeah.
about the Salem Willows. I've never
I just
been there.
played air hockey there the other day.
I'm going there tomorrow for Father's
Really?
Day. Yeah.
I don't know if it even exists, really. Where is it? Where would I find the Salem Willows?
It's in Salem.
Okay.
It's out on the water.
Okay. That's
It's a
all
park.
Salem. I don't.
Yeah.
That's
How do I
It's
get
sort
to
of a
it?
weird neighborhood. It's like there's nothing else around but the willows.
It's
so
off
it's hard
of,
to explain.
Am I
You
looking
know
for
where the-
trees?
You know
Like-
where
like
Winter
willow
Island is?
There
Winter
are
Island.
willow
Winter
trees.
Island.
I've never
Winter Island. That's where
never
it
heard
is.
of Winter Island.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a
it's
real
like
place
Just
too?
making
Yeah.
places up.
No,
that
really.
one I think might just be. No, the willows are awesome.
Let's talk
Yes?
about we'll talk about the Gala a little bit, and then we'll get back to the Willows.
We have
I really
to.
want
Oh,
to talk
fine.
You do. You
Again,
do. There's
I'm
awesome
finding out
things.
so much about this band.
It's a brand new town to me, so it's very fascinating.
There's a lot to explore, a lot
there's
to learn.
Do you like vaping? We're big on that in Salem.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, gee.
I could try it. I
Or
could
wearing
give it a shot.
capes.
Capes, really? Is there a lot of capes?
I work in
I don't know.
Salem, and on my lunch breaks, I literally play a game in my head where I'm like, can I walk 2 blocks without encountering someone in a cape?
Like a Sherlock Holmes cape or like a vampire
Oh, you
cape?
name
What
it.
Kinda
Any
Wow.
kind of costume.
superhero capes?
No, they're not big on that. It's
No,
more
but
like
they're okay. All
Yeah.
right. Victorian.
Like cloaks,
kind of
almost.
like cloak is the word.
All right, so let's talk to the Gala a little bit. They, of course, their name, Kylie, the Gala. It's a party. You've been to a Gala.
Oh,
here and there.
I always pronounce that.
Are you telling me I'm pronouncing the name of the
Gala.
band incorrectly?
How do you guys
I think it's
pronounce
a potato kind of situation.
I don't think we've ever been in a situation that it's like your own name. It's like you never have to say it. It's like
Oh, you're
Go
right.
ahead, say it for the
yeah.
first time out
Yeah,
loud.
how
Go
do
ahead.
you say it? What's your name?
it's the L is silent.
The Gala.
It's Gala.
It's the
Gala.
Gala? Gala?
Gala.
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 Ken, you're so like pinky out. You're like the Gala.
Here's,
Powdered wigs on. Then you call it the Gala.
a gala is, of course, a party. Here's a true story. Chris Knievel there and Frankie Farfisa over there. They met at a party wherein Chris punched somebody in the face. That's how this band
Ba-ba.
started
I can't picture
through some
that.
violence. Nobody
I'm
can
glad.
picture
I'm
it.
glad that you
like
can't
it.
picture
But
You're
let's-
such a
that's how a
chipper
band should
man.
start.
But
got
let's
caught.
bring us back.
Yeah, what happened?
Give us what year are we talking here?
2009?
2009.
No, it must have been 2008. Because
Picture
then
2008. Obama is in the White House.
Obama.
I don't know what's on
Everything's
the
going great.
I don't know what's
like-
on the charts, but something.
Oh my gosh.
Who's on the charts?
Huey Lewis.
2008.
2008. Cisco. I have no sense
Arcade
of time.
Fire. I don't know what that
Gonna
is,
go
but I
back-
feel like
Oh.
Arcade Fire was.
That
You
was
don't
a
know who
terrible
Arcade
fire. So
Fire
many
is?
people lost. R.I.P.
I've never heard them.
Someone
But,
recently described them as gay Bruce Springsteen, and I think that was just.
oh wow, that
Perfect.
sounds
Makes
awful.
sense.
That
Yeah.
sounds awful. All right, so 2008. There is no gala or
No,
gala,
no,
however
no.
you want to pronounce it.
No.
You walk into a party. You're at the party already. Frankie
Yeah.
Farfisa is at the party.
Right.
You walk into the party. Tell us what happens.
Okay, so I'm like doing my thing. I'm like macking on her,
Yeah.
And
You're magging on Frankie over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
She's digging it. You can.
I
there's a
have my
vibe.
target set.
There's
Right,
a vibe.
right, exactly.
Yeah. All right. He's a charismatic man. You can tell that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Look
Alright.
at me.
They
got that
both are. I could see they're like magnets. I could see how they
Yeah.
would just.
we got the charisma. Yeah, so like it was a bunch of nerds there, and like
Okay.
it's like
So it was a nerd party.
yeah.
All
So
right.
like you know how like you have like friends that like they wish they could like touch dudes, but they're not like like masculine enough, and like they're not secure enough in
Yeah.
themselves to do
Yeah, yeah.
that. So they
Right.
manifest it in ways of like trying to put people in headlocks,
Toxic
and wrestling and
masculinity.
stuff.
Oh,
everybody.
right.
So
Okay.
this whole time, there's this dude who's like, dude, we gotta hang out. We gotta hit up the bars together. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of a one-man operation. And he's like, no, dude, he's like, we gotta hang out, blah, blah, blah. So,
And he's touchy-feely during this.
oh, yeah, like more than her. You
Oh,
know
wow,
what I mean?
okay,
So,
all right.
like, so there comes a point where I don't know why, but like, in the middle of talking to her, he like smacks me in the face, right? And this is a Christmas party.
Smacks you in the face.
Merry
Like,
Christmas.
right, because
God.
they're like that kind of like headlock kind of like
Yeah.
friends, right? So I'm like, it's Christmas party. I'm like, I don't want to cause a scene. I'm like, if this was any other situation,
Yeah.
I'd fucking bash your chiclets down your throat.
Right.
But I'm trying to hit on this girl and get her number and stuff. So I keep it cool. I give him a warning. I'm like, listen, dude, I get you don't know me.
Yeah.
Don't ever fucking hit me in the face again.
Right.
Don't ever do that.
So you
right?
gave him a warning.
Right.
That was very nice of you.
Thank you. That's what
If
I
someone
was saying.
hit me, I would instantly be like, time to die.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the problem, though, with toxic masculinity
Yeah, here
is
we go.
that once you put them in that situation,
Right.
they don't want to be like, oh, well, I'm acting like a dickhole, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did it again. So so this dude has glasses and stuff. I just cold cocked him like right in the glasses, like cold cocked him in the glasses, and then like crawled on top of him. And I told him to stop struggling, or I'm gonna fucking beat the life out of him. And so he stopped.
Yep.
And then everybody at the party is just staring at me, and I'm just like, all right, we gotta go.
I hope he had to do that cartoonish thing where he had to like tape his glasses together in the middle.
it was worse. It was worse. So he's bleeding and stuff all over the place, right? Because I punched him in the glasses,
Yeah.
right?
I had a much
care.
more
I don't
charming
care.
take
Whatever.
on
You guys
this.
hit me in the face. I don't give a shit, right? He's like, he won't wash the blood off his face, so he's like walking around like it's like a trophy or
Right.
something. Right.
And
right.
then listen to this. Here's the coda. They've been together ever since. So here's
Well, I didn't get no. I didn't get her number that night. The dude totally like.
but it was the beginning of it all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
She
here's the
was
thing.
mad after that.
And they go, and you go, what is the lesson that I learned from that, Joey? What is the lesson that this guy got the girl because he punched another guy in the
Hit
face?
people.
What kind of what lesson is there to be learned from that?
The
Joey
lesson to
said?
be learned is don't hang out with headlock people.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Headlock people get in trouble.
I think
Also-
it's just inflict harm.
Yeah,
Right.
it still makes you feel like, the way you get the girl is you just kind of muscle around and punch people and stuff, right?
You would
how you
hope,
do it.
You'd hope that in a world like today, right? Everybody would be like progressive enough to just like get along with each other. You know?
Right.
Sometimes people just need to get clocked once in a while. Mm-hmm. Reset their wiring.
Let's
My motto.
let's talk about what constitutes a good party or gala or gala.
He just described it to you.
Well, yeah, some headlocking would be good.
No headlocking.
Emily,
Unless it's consensual.
what's
That's totally
what's a
cool.
must-have at a party? What do you got for it to be a good party? What do you got to have?
Justin.
Oh. He is a good catalyst.
He does. Justin's got some good stories.
And good tequila.
Oh, yeah.
So, Joey Sin, what do you got to have?
Punch.
Punch. All right.
Punch.
El Dubaronis.
Chris can provide the punch. Am I right?
Oh.
It's rim shot.
I'm so glad it's on
Please?
TV.
When's
Thank
the
you
last
so much. I
time?
shouldn't have to ask. Wow.
By the way, here's something I've been thinking about. Back in the here's something that I remember at parties. Joey, I think since we are around the same age, you might remember this.
Mm-hmm.
You would see chips and dip at parties all the time. You get some French onion dip, some ruffle chips,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely. Always, yeah.
What happened to all the ruffle chips and French onion dip?
I don't know.
That's why I don't go to parties anymore.
Yeah, it's
Damn
kind of a bummer.
millennials, Ken.
Yeah, with the goddamn avocado.
We can't afford
They can't even have a
dip.
relish plate with pickles and olives or anything.
Come on,
You got to
salsa.
streamline it. You got to get the essentials,
We can't afford dip.
Right.
Kylie, have you ever called the cops to get a party shut down? Has that ever happened?
No,
Is it
but
too
I'm
much
the
noise?
type. I'm
Okay, you are the
surprised I
type.
haven't. Yeah. I'm shocked that it hasn't happened yet, but
Yeah.
I 100% would.
Well, you're moving to the city now, and it's very noisy out there. So
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the cops just like they'll just be on my like frequent caller list probably.
You've never done that, Joey. You just
way.
you encourage.
No.
You want
Come
the party
on.
I'm
to
a
go
thorn
on.
in the
If I
ass,
really
Ken.
wanted them to stop, I'd walk over them myself and say, "Stop it!"
What member of the gala is going to call the cops? You think any? I can see your drummer.
No
calling
fucking
the cops. He
snitches.
wants to get some.
I'm
called
the
it-
only pain in the ass here.
By the way, how do you know? Here's another question I have about parties. I haven't been to that many. How do you know when the party is over? What is happening that would denote? Okay,
I feel like sometimes everyone kind of has a vibe when there's like one or two stragglers left who are just like keeping it going too
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
and everyone else involved is clearly just trying to like pacify them, but they want to go to sleep. I think that's when someone has to step up and be like, "All right, it's getting late.
honestly, that's one of
Goodbye.
the reasons that I have a television show because it only lasts for an hour, so I know when it's over.
You can,
And
yeah,
I can
you
get
can
rid
be
of
like,
everybody.
leave.
Outta here. See you
Yeah,
later.
I don't need you anymore. Please
Yeah.
leave."
You don't want to wake up the next morning and there's still people in your living room. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
That's why I would never throw a party myself.
Yeah, me too. Well, I would, but I would be like, they have a hard out at like 9.
What's
Yeah.
9 a.m. or
10.
9 p.m.? Which are we talking?
p.m.
p.m. That sounds about right.
I'll make my sleepy time tea.
I would love that.
Take
What's-
a Klonopin.
Can't have a party without a good heart out.
Joey, what's the longest a party has ever lasted for you?
Oof.
How
Longest-
long?
His whole
Longest
life.
party, I would say, was a weekend, like a
Like a whole weekend.
like a
Start
Saturday morning
Saturday morning. It
until
starts.
Sunday night.
Till
You
Sunday
have such
night.
a perfect Peabody accent. It's just like chef kiss.
It's the Massachusetts in me.
Yeah, I guess,
What about
I guess
the-
it adds up.
What about the gala?
Justin's got to have the record.
Yeah,
What's
Justin, how long have you partied for?
So when I was a kid,
Yeah.
my dad was friends with a 80s band that do Eddie Money covers and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Two
We got
Tickets to
something called
Paradise,
Pirelli
all that
Stock,
kind of stuff.
Where we'd set up a tarp in the backyard, the band would come, and it'd just be heads just rolling in and out for a week. There were tents in the backyard.
Beheadings. I like it.
Just
You know,
They know how to party.
Yeah, yeah.
Hereditary in
I'd come
theaters
out in the
now.
morning, and the guitarist from this band, his name was Kevin. He had the little scar, the sort of 80s perm, leather jacket, no shirt, playing guitar, on the
Wow.
couch with the bottle of Jack. I'd be like, "Are you still up?"
And then
He'd be
this was
like,
when you were
"Yeah."
how old?
5 or 6.
wow.
You can't have a party without Justin.
Yeah, they
Just,
were. Yeah.
God, you were right. He's been like doing this since day one.
Oh, it is an art form.
A whole
Alex know how to party.
a whole week of drugs and Eddie Money covers. All right, beautiful. So there, now you got to know the gala a little bit. We're going to hear a little bit more from the gala in just a bit, but you know how we do this. We have some comedy, and then we have some music, and then we have some comedy. Chris, could you move that microphone over there? Just there you go. Not on camera, but it's okay.
Movie magic.
It's on camera. Nothing we can do. It's a very small studio. It's much smaller than our Somerville studio.
What is he supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought maybe we could, we do. I don't know what we would do, but so
Party's over. Party's
I don't know what
over.
the right
Everyone back
answer
it up.
was, but you did it wrong, essentially.
no, it was great. This next
You blew
comic,
it.
this next performer, he's one of the funniest guys in town.
Oh, I love him so much.
Kylie, you love this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are thrilled to have him on the show. He's also, by the way, it's the 4th of July. He's definitely the most patriotic comic in town. Put your hands
My
together,
emergency
everybody.
contact.
Yeah, absolutely. Here he is, everybody. It's Tommy Falcon!
How we doing there, folks? My name is Tommy Falcon. I grew up in Massachusetts, Dunkin' Donuts, born and raised. I actually grew up in a Dunkin' Orphanage. They say that America runs on Dunkin's, be that as it may, but if you look at the people who work there, Dunkin's clearly runs on teen mothers. Don't worry about it. There's plenty more. Listen, while back, my father-in-law goes to Dunkin's, right? He orders a large hot coffee, okay? They don't put the lid on tight enough. The thing blows open. It melts all of the skin off of his left arm. It's just bones now. Whenever he waves, it sounds like someone's playing a xylophone. People are always asking us, are you gonna sue him? Yeah, we're gonna sue Dunkin' Donuts for selling us a hot coffee. Yeah, no problem, but first let me just sue the sun for turning my wife's skin into a trash bag. Want us to sue Dunkin's? You kidding me? Before I found Dunkin's, things in my life were pretty dark. I used to wake up in the morning and pop a bunch of pills. I called it my Oxycontinental breakfast. And then I would follow that up with my Vicodin. A lot of people told me I don't eat healthy enough. They say I don't eat healthy enough. Oh, I don't eat healthy enough. Okay, and where am I supposed to go for this healthy food you speak of? They say Whole Foods.
Ooh.
If I wanted food with a hole in it, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. You guys hear about this Starbucks? It's supposed to be like a fancy Dunkin' Donuts. It's like a Dunkin' Donuts with a dress code. Hey, you want to go to Starbucks? Yeah, no problem. Let me just stop at the dry cleaners and pick up my tuxedo first. I heard they don't give you order at Starbucks until you kiss a guy. I'm not kissing this guy until he takes me out on at least one date, okay? And where's that date gonna be? Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, folks, I'm Tommy Falcon. Thank you so much.
Tommy Falcon, everybody!
Tommy Falcon.
Where was he from?
He's from Massachusetts. Hey,
Massachusetts.
Tommy, is there room for? I feel like
Yeah,
there's room
wanna
for two. I
share?
feel like
Right
we
over
could.
here.
I think
Look
we
at
could.
that.
I think
Sit on
we
my
could do
lap?
that. We could
Right
do
there, just like that.
mix them up a
Okay.
little bit. By the way, everybody,
Thomas Falcon.
Tommy Falcon was. Just
Don't give out my real name on air. I don't want the people are looking for me.
He
It's Tommy Falcon.
He just performed a little taste, but he has hours worth of Dunkin' Donuts material. So watch out for him.
I put out a new Dunkin' special every year.
By the way, here's a controversial question, Tommy. I hope you can answer.
Go ahead, shoot. Go on.
Best.
Go ahead. Go on.
Ready?
Go on.
Best.
I'm ready. I'm ready when you are. You let me know when you're ready.
Best shore.
Count of
North
three.
or south?
North or south?
North or south shore?
Oh.
Careful.
It
Before
Are
you
you-
answer that,
Yeah,
before you
yeah.
answer that, Joey said best shore, North or South Shore?
I that's a tough because I was raised in the South Shore and I live in the North Shore.
Oof.
So I got a little bit of both worlds.
Okay. All right.
Which was the better part of your life?
It's all been good.
It's
all been good.
It's all
That's the
different. If I had more
North
parties.
Shore it is.
It's a tough one.
South Shore.
It's a tough one. Tommy Falcon, what do you say? What do you think?
All right. Well, it's a toss up, and I don't have a clear answer for
Okay,
you. All right.
all right.
But it depends. If you're wasted on Budweisers,
Okay.
then I'm gonna say North Shore.
Okay. All right.
North Shore.
If you're all bounced up on fentanyl, that's South Shore. That's the
Okay.
place for that.
All right, yeah.
So
All
it
right.
just depends on what kind of mood you're in.
This is a related.
Those are the two moods.
That's it,
This is a related question.
Okay.
What is your personal favorite tea line? You've got here. I'm going to give you your possibilities.
All right.
You've got orange line.
Okay.
You've got red line. You've got blue line, or you've got green line. You can only take one of those for the rest of your life. Which is it going to be?
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking an SAT course right
Yeah.
now.
You're gonna give him diarrhea, Ken.
I haven't. The only one I haven't been woken up by a conductor at the very end is probably the green line. So we're gonna go for that one.
Green line, everybody. That's the best line. Is the green line.
Yeah, they have a no wake up policy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's good to know. Yeah.
Sorry, they have a wake up policy.
Tommy Falcon, Marty Walsh. Is he doing a good job? You think?
I mean, he's not as sweaty as I'd like in a mayor. That's why I was a big Menino guy.
Yeah, he did have the sweats.
Yeah, he would sweat places you didn't know people could sweat.
Yeah.
He'd get ear sweat,
Yeah.
toe knuckle sweat. Marty Walsh, give him a few more years and maybe, he could figure it out. But right now he's only up to eyebrow sweat, and that's, that's kid stuff. So
you might not be working hard enough.
yeah.
Here's a controversial. This is a situation that's going on, and you tell me what you think. The word on the street is that Dunkin' Donuts is thinking seriously about cutting out the donuts part of their name and just being Dunkin', because here's what people are saying. Tommy Falcon, is that people aren't eating the donuts; they're just drinking the coffee. You tell me what you think about that.
Wow.
Should they change to just Dunkin's?
Yeah, I mean, should they change it to just Duncan? Should they change your name to just Cat Entire?
Right.
Should they change
Exactly.
my name to Tom Alkin?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. It's what we grew up with. Dunkin' Donuts. If you change it to just Dunkin's, people aren't going to know even what they do in there. What's going on in there? I have no idea. Are they dipping clowns in tanks? I have no idea.
Right.
Yeah, donuts are the whole point of the name is you're dunking donuts.
You're
Exactly.
Right. What else
So
are
why
they going
are
to be
you
dunking without the
if not donuts?
goddamn
Right, and
donuts?
of course, people aren't going there for the donuts. Of course, they taste like cat urine, but that's it. That's their legacy. You don't.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Exactly. Don't change it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't mess with the legacy.
No, you don't. You really don't. And if they do that, I'm out of here. Just let you know right now.
If anything, they
Yeah.
should just call it donkeys.
Well, a lot of people do call it Dunkies,
Yeah.
but you kind of have to be a local to do that. You don't want some interloper coming out from somewhere out from New York City and calling it Dunkies. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
they can call whatever they want.
By the way, a
Tom,
lot
do
of
you
comics.
have a nickname for it?
Dunks is good, I think.
I asked
Dunks is pretty good.
Tommy, Ken. Wow.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I put in my GPS, I just say home.
Yeah.
So I guess you could do that.
A lot of these comics, Tommy, and you know this. A lot of these comics, they're from Boston. They move to New York. You never see them again.
Right.
Right.
Good riddance too.
I
Yeah.
feel that way as well, and but I don't understand it. Tell me what New York has got that we don't got.
Oh well, nothing. I mean, there are Dunkin' Donuts in New York.
Yeah, right.
That's a really tough question. I mean, I would just if you're a sissy and you can't handle getting clocked in the face every now and then, move off to New York.
Right.
But as we understand, from my buddy over here, this is a fighting town.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta punch somebody out every once in a while.
You got to, and if you can't take it, I understand. You go up there, and I guess
up to New York,
the streets are made out of couch
exactly.
cushions or whatever it is over
Right.
there. People wear Nerf gloves. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I understand their restaurants don't have enough room for a proper fist fight.
Oh yeah, that is true. I mean, there are a lot of violent people in New York, but they, once a fight starts to break out, there's no
Not
elbow
enough
room.
space.
Right.
Yeah, so you can't even get a good clock in. You
Yeah.
know, if
We're
anything,
gonna-
you get a little bit of a gut tickle, but that's not enough.
Well, we're gonna tough it out here. I think that's
Yeah.
the bottom line. By the way, here's speaking of the colloquial names for things. I just found out today from the great Joey Sin that up here on the North Shore, Stop and Shop, the incredible grocery store, by the way, top-notch grocery store, up here in the North Shore, they call it Stoppies.
Yeah. Well, I must say it's not a North Shore thing. It's a Southie thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Southie
'cause I'm
thing.
from
South
Pittsburgh.
Shore.
I've
picked that
never
up.
heard that.
I picked that up
Okay.
in South Boston.
Stoppies, everybody.
Hey, you going to
Stoppies.
Stoppies
Yeah.
to get potatoes?
Potatoes.
Well, listen, we must continue on with the show. So Tommy Falcon, we'll get everywhere we can find Tommy Falcon in just a little bit. But
All right,
Tommy, you
great.
can get out of here for now.
All right,
thank you.
guys
Thomas
Thank you. We'll-
James Falcon.
He's gonna go get some
Everybody.
coffee. We'll see him in a few minutes. He's gonna go get a cup of coffee. But first, everybody, this is really exciting stuff. Dungeon Synth to me, Kylie. I had a little argument in the beginning of the show. People were telling me that Dungeon Synth's been around for a long time. Don't listen to what they're saying. It's a brand new
This is the
genre
first
of music.
Time.
And this is the first time, first of all, that most people will ever hear
Yeah.
Dungeon Synth. And secondly, certainly the first time they'll ever see it happen right in front of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Who's arguing? I'll kick their ass.
There's always a critic
Post your
out
comments below.
there. Yeah, exactly.
I look forward to your letters.
So we're very excited to have one of the top premier Dungeon Synth masters.
The top and the first.
Exactly. The top and
Good
the
time
first.
to get in on it.
Here he is, the mysterious, the alluring, the exciting Witch Tomb.
Yeah!
Witch Tomb, everybody! They got a beat you can
Yeah.
really bug out to.
Oh yeah.
So happy 4th is what we're saying.
Yeah. Witch Tomb, come on over here for a moment, and we can we have so many questions about this this incredible new dungeon synth. You can come right over here, and we'll.
You wanna sit on
Well,
Ken's lap?
Yeah, you can just get right between us. There he goes. There he is. It's Witch Tomb, everybody. Let's hear it for him. That was a truly fearsome display. What an honor it is, Witch Tomb, to have you here. Please tell us the inspiration for that song. Go ahead.
Dungeons, and castles, I'd say.
Dungeons and Castles, everybody. That's what.
I picked up on that.
Yeah,
Ken?
you got that right? It was pretty straightforward.
Little bit of castle and a little bit of dungeon. It's good.
Yeah, I thought the
I
same
like it.
thing.
I like it.
What is your? Tell us what your home dungeon looks like. Bring us to that world.
My home dungeon. I mean, it's kind of private, so I don't like to describe it. But it's. I mean, obviously, it's pretty dark.
Is there anyone in there currently
No
trying to
windows.
get out?
No, there's no one in there. No one else is allowed there except for me. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Sometimes I lock myself in there and try to escape.
Can I steal Private Dungeon as a song title?
Yeah.
Right, thanks.
Tell us a little bit about the dungeon lifestyle. Is it more about, at this point, would you say, is it more about like synthesizers or more about dungeons? What's the balance for you? What's the work-life balance like?
It's probably a combination of synthesizers and dungeons, right? I think the genre name says it all. Dungeon synth. Synth stands for synthesizer. Otherwise, it's about summoning the magic.
Of course, that's what it's really all about. This was your first live performance. Tell us how you thought it went.
I thought it went fine. I thought it went well. Might be the last, I think. So this is probably once in a lifetime experience for myself.
You
and,
should
and
give
the
yourself
audience.
more credit.
You know what we should go into the business of?
Yeah.
Heavy metal introductions to songs.
Yeah, that
You know
would
what I
be
mean?
perfect. You can hire this guy. He'll take care of the first 5 minutes for you. He can give you more time
That's right.
to drink.
That'd be great.
Because we all need more time to drink.
Yeah.
Come on.
By the way, so assuming that we do a full performance sometime in the future, because it's such brand new music, tell me what the proper audience response is. What should people be looking at out there when you're playing? What should they be doing?
Probably have a lot of chains on them, so it feels really heavy.
Yeah.
And then just sort of sit on the floor. I think
That's the
I think
ideal
That's
reaction.
really the ideal reaction. But the
Are there
chains are
puddles on
key
the
because
floor?
you need to feel like the weight of the dungeon.
Should they be like like you want them to be like crushed under the weight of your music?
Yeah, exactly.
Wear
I'm
some
already
chains,
there.
everybody, and sit on the floor. There he is, everybody. It's Witch Tomb. All right, get out of here, Witch Tomb. All right, what a... Boy, it's really been something tonight.
Did
Exciting.
they do weddings?
And yeah.
It's been very patriotic.
I want
talk
to
about
walk
it.
down the aisle to that song.
Yeah, me too. There's a lot to chew on there. But before we end this evening, Joey Sin and Kylie Alexander, we got to get to a little bit more rock and roll. Are you guys ready over there?
We're ready.
Here they are one more time. It's the Gala.
Don't put such a gesture. I said, do not reach out yet. You take listen to me. Remember what we're doing. Our lives are gonna I'm fragile. Don't put such a gesture. Just like a cockroach. Just like a train wreck, just like a cockroach. Just like a train wreck, what you do is get faked and die. Cause you know why who's my mind. You ain't a sponsor, think inside. But the just was ugly, that's fine. Like a cockroach, get you in the like a train wreck, yeah, from my neck. Just like a cock wreck, just like a train wreck, yeah, from my neck. What did you expect, a fucking fragile? 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 I'm fragile, I'm fragile, I'm fragile. Don't pretend it didn't know, just like a cock rat. The baby will rise, just like a train wreck, yeah, my neck. Just like a cock rat. Baby will rise, just like a train wreck, yeah, my neck.
Incredible. It's the Gala, everybody. By the way, Kylie, now that you embark on this new journey into the big city,
Yeah.
tell me what it is that you're going to miss the most about your beloved home of Beverly, Massachusetts.
Huh.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you going to miss the most?
I don't know. Being closer to the water, I guess.
Okay.
Is
that it? They have water in Cambridge
Not
too. They
very
got a whole river over there.
I'm actually right by the river.
Yeah, you go right by the river, so you're not really missing anything in that capacity.
You know what I think I'll miss is being dressed more interestingly than other people. How about that?
Okay.
North
all right.
Shore, it's pretty boring, but like in the city, it'll just be like whatever.
Okay.
I'm not really dressed very interestingly today, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
You know.
By the way, enjoy circling around and around looking for a parking space every time you leave
Yeah,
your
every
house.
time I want to
That
go
should be
home, that sounds good.
Yeah, that should be
Can't wait for that.
All right, everybody, listen, it's been fantastic, and we are nearing the end of the show, however. It's the time where everybody does their plugs, because after all, everybody's here for a reason. What, are they here just to hang out with me? Of course not. They're here because...
For their health?
Yeah, right? They want you to buy their products and go to their shows. So let's see if we can bring the great Tommy Falcon back over here. If we can bring Witch Tomb and his witch over here. You guys, come on over here,
I'm gonna
guys.
have trouble telling the
Here
difference.
Here they go. And then we'll find out where everybody is. Just park it right over here, Tommy Falcon. We'll get cozy. There you go. By the way, can I get a shot of this incredible? Me and my compatriots in the band Corpse Paint, we created this incredible coffin here. It's actually a doorway.
Yeah.
It's a doorway. We haven't
Someday it'll
quite
be the
perfected
doorway
it.
for the
But-
guests.
But someday it's actually going to work, and it's going to be fantastic. So.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it. Go ahead.
All right.
Just don't.
Oh,
Just
not
don't.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little dangerous at the moment, and not really in the best kind of dangerous. But we're working through it. All right, let's do it. Let's get to the plugs. First of all, and by the way, everybody, when you're doing your plugs, remember it is July 4th today. So any
that's
plugs that you
right.
would be doing would be post July 4th. All right,
Which
here
is
we go.
today.
Yeah, right, which is today, which is also
Just to clarify.
which is also
Just wanna
Kylie's
hit that
moving
point
day.
home.
Are you going to be leaving anything on the sidewalk for?
Lot of
Really?
crap.
Wow. Okay.
Come on down to 30.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, you're leaving, but you never know who's going to show
I'm
up.
near Montserrat. You know the fart school,
The fart school, yeah.
art school.
Yeah.
I'm just being
Right.
hilarious.
Yeah, you're being, yeah.
I have a lot of stuff that I'm going to be leaving
Okay,
outside.
and give us an example of some of the things you'll be leaving out on the sidewalk.
Oh, a chair someone gave me that is this isn't going to produce any funny answers.
Just say it's a haunted chair. Say
Yeah.
the chair's haunted.
A haunted chair.
Okay.
What?
A spooky love seat.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. A cursed
Cursed bedside tables.
Oh.
Ooh, I hope you like ghosts at night, because
a ghastly broken
I'm
microwave.
on the edge of my seat.
It's endless.
yeah, just a lot of dangerous things. Ultimately,
Yeah. All right, good.
Can I keep this? Because that's
Yeah.
kind of my thing, I guess.
Absolutely.
Dangerous.
All right.
stuff.
Well, if you wanna own a piece of Kylie Alexander memorabilia, today, July 4th, Independence Day is your chance.
yeah,
Go down there to Beverly and pick something off the sidewalk.
I definitely won't be gone by then.
By the way, let's get to the plugs. We're not here all night. All right, Tommy Falcon, go ahead. Where are we going to find you after July 4th. Where are we gonna?
Microphone? Or?
Yeah.
Probably a microphone would help.
Oh,
yes.
oh, 2 microphones. Beautiful. I'm going on tour in July, so I'm hitting up a lot of clubs. I'm going to be all through the month of July. You can find me at Bibby's Laugh Bucket. I'm going to be at Larry's Giggle Zone, Ha Ha Town USA, really great club, lots of good fights. Piss Palace, I don't know what that is. I just agreed to it, but it's I'll be at a place called Piss Palace on July 15th. I guess I'm doing comedy. I don't know what they normally do there. LOLs at Rhode Island State Penitentiary. Chuckle Fucks Yuck Yuck Den. I came up in that place. That's one of my first shows was at Chuckle Fucks Yuck Yuck Den.
Used to be the host, right? Used to host
Yeah,
it.
I used to host it for a few nights.
Those
And
were the
also at the end of July on the 29th, I'm going to be at Tuesday Comedy Night at Lynn's Nail Salon. So, yeah.
There you go. There's some great places to find Tommy Falcon. Which Tomb? You got any other gigs coming up? No gigs coming up.
Well,
but
you could join me at Piss Palace if you want.
I think
I was gonna
I
say,
think that would be a
Bibby's-
fantastic
You guys
combo.
would fit right in at Bibby's Laugh Bucket.
Yeah, so look for Witch Tomb. You can find him on the internet there. You can listen to more of his incredible jams for sure.
If I smell that, I'm going to.
It'll smell
kick
like Red Bull and
your
pot,
ass.
so don't worry.
Kylie Alexander, go ahead. Give us some dates where we can see a little more
Oh,
of Kylie
shit.
Alexander.
I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
Next, just follow me on Twitter and I'll
Okay.
post it there.
Twitter, everybody, at Kylie Alexander.
No.
No? Is
No,
that not
can't
right?
make it easy.
No, that would be smart. It's at sissy_space out.
Oh, my God.
Like Sissy
How-
Spacek, but funny.
It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
I follow her on Instagram, and I'm always like, who the fuck is Sissy? Every time. I'm like, who is this?
Even when you see a photo of me,
Even
you're
when
like,
I see
"Who
a
the
photo, you're like,
fuck
why
is
is this person taking photos of Kylie? Joey Sin, you have a rock and roll band. They're called the Humanoids.
I do, yeah.
And when will we be seeing them? again?
We are playing a private party July 7th, which
my
none of you
God.
are invited to.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's
Yep.
that's too
Enjoy
bad.
that. That's fun.
That's too bad.
July 22nd,
Yeah.
we're playing in Boston. I don't know exactly where,
Okay.
but look it up. You know, the
These are the best
interwebs and stuff. You know,
They're really good.
Right.
They're
Hey, I'm the
really
bass
good
player.
plugs.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Private
All right.
party and somewhere in Boston.
Yeah. Come on.
How about the
Oh,
gala? You guys got stuff coming up?
The Gala US. You can check us out next. We'll be at Opus, July 13th. It's going to get weird. Doesn't matter who the other bands are because we rock and we're going to shred the entire night. You can also check out, we have a new album coming out. We just finished at Watch City with Jack Younger, mastered by Nick Zampiello at New Alliance. I can't give too much details, but the pre-order is going to be up soon.
Is that how you do plugs? Oh,
That's-
okay.
Oh, I forgot to.
That's
Oh.
Could I?
yeah. Go ahead. You got another one? You got another one?
July 17th, I'll be at Piss Palace.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do it right?
you did it. You got it. You got it. That's perfect. Well, that's fantastic. So we're all excited about that. The brand new Gala record is coming soon, and we're gonna pre-order that. What do we get for the pre-order? Anything? Anything happen with the pre-order?
There's a lot of exciting stuff.
Yeah.
In theory, we don't want to talk about it. The awesome label releasing it. Can't talk too much about it now.
Okay.
Can't talk about too much because it's all a secret, but it's going to be a really, really cool secret. So you'll have to wait and see.
By the way, okay,
Yeah, follow us on Twitter and Instagram stuff.
at the Gala. Okay.
The Gala US.
Thank you. Of course, we'll be on next week in Somerville, but we will be back here in Salem on July 21st with my satanic disco band Corpse Paint will be here. We're going to be playing.
All right.
And by the way, we're going to be doing some spectacular stunts while we're playing, so that's going to be exciting. Also,
You're gonna like eat a light bulb and stuff.
oh my
like
God,
that?
it's going to be unbelievable. Also, there's going to be our buddy Sophie Kaplan's coming by. We're going to have a special Goths on the Beach fashion show.
Hell yeah.
You go, I'm goth.
You got them mixed up. That should have been in Salem.
Wait a minute, it's July 21st. That's just a couple of days from now. This is July 4th.
Oh,
I
right.
forgot about that. So it's just a couple of weeks from now. It's the math is very difficult.
Can't wait.
Heavy Leather Forever. Just go there and we will heavyleatherforever.com and we will hook you up with all the information that you need. But now it's the end of the show. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you to the Gala. Thank you Kylie. Thank you Joey Sin. Thank you Tommy Falcon. Thank you Witch Tomb. Thank you North Shore. And there they are. It's the Gala, everybody!
Cloud of smoke and lonely painted red sheets of red. Your blood candle while chasing me. You got me now, so let it be. You thrust us into your madness. You say you're addicted to us. You made him my true love, but that ain't my pet say. You want her back. All the actions of an eye shine like dignity. So good for feels of action like dignity. You'll get sicker. You're not will catch you with her. You way up. Oh, get jacket and Jesus, my Lord, it's hard to bear. She hurts my heart. All the actions of a light shine like dignity. So good for feel no bad shine like dignity. You'll get sicker. You're not will catch you with her. Like the something. Won't you show me the way? Why don't you show me the way? All the actions of a light shine like dignity. Her temple feels so bad, shine like dignity. You'll get sicker. You're not winter, can't you winter?